How Eddie Van Halen changed rock. We lost a game changer on 6th of October 2020. A self-taught guitarist, Eddie Van Halen was often playing around, having fun, and just did whatever felt good to him. Most times, what felt good to him turned out to be innovative or not. Eddie's invention is called finger tapping, discovered in the song Eruption. The method had never been done by any guitarist before and inspired many to learn it. What's finger tapping? This is simply using both hands to pluck the electrical guitar strings. Eddie's style is using his picking hand to play the notes instead of his fretting hand. Rolling Stone explained Eddie had a tinkerer's mindset and always wants to modify his instruments by using sandpaper and saw to scrape guitars to produce the right sound he wants. So it's not only playing techniques Eddie changed. When Eddie is performing, he usually tells his brother to turn his back to the audience because he doesn't want other guitarists to steal their idea before they even get a record deal. Eddie also dubbed the Frankenstrat style, and this was his experiment by playing around with his guitar. Guitar makers couldn't make what he wanted. A $50 Charvel guitar he bought took a neck of $80 and stuck a pickup that produced a fatter and better sound, chainsawed it to look like a flying V. If you go to Smithsonian, a copy of Frankenstrat is available. He partnered with many guitar makers, one is Floyd Rose, to invent whammy bars that stayed in tune. And he was granted a patent for a device that propped up the guitar to make finger tapping easier. Houston Press reported Eddie was instrumental in changing how guitars were made. Rolling Stone wrote that Van Halen wanted to go for what he called brown sound. To do this, he had to create a new kind of amplifier. He played using a 1968 Marshall Super-LED amp, an echo unit, and an MXR Phase 90. The inventor, guitarist, and songwriter who helped give the rock band Van Halen its name and sound died Tuesday after a battle with cancer. He was 65. His death was announced by his son Wolf Van Halen on official Twitter handle. Edward Van Halen was born January 26, 1955 in Nijmegen, the Netherlands, and moved with his family to California in the early 1960s. While growing up in Pasadena, Eddie and his brother Alex took classical piano lessons, playing mostly improvised classical, and Eddie in particular proved to be an early musical standout. As teenagers, Eddie switched to guitar and Alex to drums, leaving classical music behind and starting a rock band called Mammoth. 1974, the Van Halen brothers hooked up with vocalist David Lee Roth and bassist Michael Anthony to form Van Halen. Within a few years, the band, on the back of Eddie's signature guitar sound and Roth's equally unique vocals, had become hugely popular in the Los Angeles rock scene. The band got a break in 1977 when Kiss bassist Gene Simmons discovered them at a local club and financed and recorded their first recording session. Soon after, Van Halen signed with Warner Bros., and in 1978, Van Halen put out its first self-titled debut album, which featured the hit single Running with the Devil. The combination of Eddie's electric guitar riffs and Roth's tongue-in-cheek antics launched the album to platinum status within 6 months of its release. During the next few years, Van Halen became one of the hardest working and most profitable brands in the recording industry, releasing a string of multi-platinum albums in quick succession. 1979's Van Halen 2, 1980's Women and Children First, 1981's Fair Warning, and 1982's Diver Down. But true superstar status did not come until the release of 1984, which showcased the now classic mega hits Jump, Panama, and Hot for Teacher, with videos for each burning up MTV. Eddie married actress Valerie Bertinelli in 1981, and their son Wolfgang was born in 1990. The couple announced their separation in July 2002, and they divorced 4 years later. In 2009, Van Halen married girlfriend of 3 years, Janet Leszewski. Eddie has played guitar on several movie soundtracks, including Back to the Future, Over the Top, Twister, and Lethal Weapon 4. Beat it. One of Eddie's most famous contributions to popular music wasn't even with Van Halen. He also played guitar on Michael Jackson's Beat It. In 1982, Eddie received a call from producer Quincy Jones asking if he would play guitar on a new Michael Jackson song. According to legend, Eddie thought it was a prank call at first. He was also wary. In 2012, rock was back in the fold, and the band released a different kind of truth, their first record with rock since 1984. In May 2015, Van Halen opened the Billboard Music Awards with rock performing their old hit Panama, a performance that would serve as a prelude to the band's 2015 summer tour. As fans around the world mourned the star, Jakarta-born singer-songwriter Anggan posted on Instagram that she had grown up listening to the band and called Eddie Van Halen, quote, one of the greatest guitar players of all time. He was also good looking, she wrote, probably because he had Indonesian blood. He was my guitar hero. Eddie's net worth before his death was about $100 million. No doubt that he changed rock music. He is the king of rock.